Okay, so I'll say what I've gotten out of the industry is no pay jobs. If you cannot pay even a portion of your bills for modeling, then your agency's not doing anything for you. Big difference between agencies and management. Management, if they say they're management, they're probably trying to get away with a lot of things from guidelines, like the percentage they take. They're probably fucking the girls, not all the time, 100% not all the time, but it does happen. A lot of photographers do it too, a lot. You can't date anybody on your agency either. Let's see what else they're trying to get. They're just trying to get away with pretty much anything they can. Whenever you're management, you don't have to go from the guidelines. Now, if you're acting as an agency, then you're going against everything. You're trying to act as if you're licensed and you're not licensed. You're also trying to avoid costs of being licensed as well. So there is a lot that goes into being and always ask your agency management even if they are licensed or not. So, and definitely look up the terms if you are licensed and if you aren't licensed and as an agency and as a management company, because it's a thin line, but it's a very over-abused line for people that aren't licensed. And there's certain places that I found out afterwards that are actually known for scummy agencies, which is LA. So I'm not saying everybody in LA is like BS, but definitely be a little bit more careful there. So yeah, if you're not getting regular paid work from your agency, you're working for them, they're not working for you. Now, if you're not actively trying to give them your photos, actively trying to do things that you need to do on your side, that's on you, 100%. So, and if you're changing the look every month, that's a big no. That's a big issue. The other thing with adult film is that if we do change our look, yeah, we need to get new photos, but it's not like we have to get a whole new portfolio. A whole portfolio is normally about 20-ish, 12-ish, depending on, if you're a beginner or whatever you go. So, yeah. And I'm sorry, I'm out of breath. I just ran. So, yeah. But there's a lot of different and legal terms on contracts too, because there's a certain little thing that you can put in your contract that states if we don't get you work in this amount of time, then we don't represent you. There's also certain ones that don't say that, or say it in a way to basically say we don't have to get you work. Yeah, that's in the contracts too sometimes. So just there's a lot of things when you sign a contract. Make sure you also go to a entertainment lawyer, because if you're not going to an entertainment lawyer, they really probably, sure, you can look up whatever, but those people actually know those little things to actually ask. The first one they will always ask is if they're licensed. That will be always number one. So, yeah. Always also ask the models about the agencies that you think about signing up. Some models won't answer back. I personally don't. Whenever people ask about adult film agencies. Not that I don't have anything good or bad to say, I just don't care. So that's just kind of how it is. And I think that there's always something good and bad to say about everything. So no matter what you deal with. But a lot of agencies use other agencies' work, which is disgusting. There's a lot of like gross things that happen just regularly in the mainstream industry. Why I genuinely think that mainstream is more toxic is the fact that just people won't speak up. It really is that, because there's so many disgusting things that actually happen that aren't being spoke up, like about how like I found out that one of the agencies I was signed up for, the owner was having a 15-year-old change in front of them with their parents there, but still disgusting. There is no reason a man should be watching a 15-year-old change. That's just not okay. A lot of that type of stuff also does go on in the industry, and it's normalized. A lot of stuff is just normalized, and it's like, okay, this is not okay. And a lot of models, they want to be all religious and be like, no, I'm sticking up for my Christian community. Okay, are you though? Because you know who you work with. Do you know who you are working with? And photographers, you know, so you're supporting this man in this acts. So are you? And another thing I've definitely learned is there's a lot of models who come from rich parents. I'm sorry, I'm sick. So whenever a model comes from rich parents, they view the world differently. They can get a gig a month and be satisfied. They can get a gig every other month and be totally satisfied. And they're honestly bullshit gigs too. They're not like something significant like thousands and thousands of dollars. I know somebody that got paid pretty close to a 5-figure gig for literally one shoot. That is something to actually be as a gig. A lot of the gigs that they think are so significant, they're not. Or like not posing or posing in bikinis. That's very conflicting for religious people. If you're ever out in a bikini, then yeah, that's just how I look at it. I've also spoken on this that I've had a boyfriend in the past get mad because I was in lingerie in a shoot that I wanted to do. So, you know, that stuff definitely does happen. It's just is what it is. It comes with the work, and sex sells. So, yeah. So a lot of your main girls are now nude in videos and pictures because that's how the world is. But if you have any more questions or anything, let me know below. I'll answer. I'm sorry, I'm so sick and out of breath right now.